Welcome to another episode of YouTube Channel ILC, produced by Sightseeing Social Net Seminar. First part of this video shows a handful of examples of PR for the International Linear Collider, or ILC, a proposed particle accelerator research facility. And the second part of this video is about an unusual festival held every winter near the planned route for the construction of this ILC. And this first photo is of outside Ichinoseki Station, which began operation over 125 years ago and serves as a transportation hub for central Tohoku. And here is a close-up of an ILC banner in a prime location above the west exit of the station. And there are also numerous other signs in the vicinity on the building of the Ichinoseki Chamber of Commerce and Industry and other places. This diorama is near the escalators for the very cool and fast bullet trains which stop at Ichinoseki Station, and the model here is of the accelerator tunnel and one of the two detectors which would be installed underground. Electrons would be accelerated from one end of the tunnel and positrons from the other, and they'd collide in the center at close to the speed of light. And the collisions would be analysed so we can learn more about matter and universe. And this is a new display at the east exit of Ichinoseki Station. And there are samples of granite here taken from various locations and depths at the proposed route for the ILC tunnel. And it was made for a visit by researchers from abroad when they came to Iwate and Ichinoseki in December of 2016, and now it's on display here at the station. And this is the ILC display at the Daito Public Library in the east of Ichinoseki City, and there are a range of posters and related books on display. This is a shot of a bus tour run by Sightseeing Social Net Seminar, and when the participants stop by this library to learn more about the ILC. And this is a bus stop near the planned ILC route, and here participants in the tour take in the surroundings and learn more about the stable granite bedrock underneath. This is a nearby message of support for the ILC in Japanese, and there are also signs in English which attract the attention of researchers from abroad when they visit, as does this sign made by Ohara Junior High School students, and which the mayor of Ichinoseki also took part in designing, and the images of 3 generations of a family living happily with the ILC. And this is the Japanese version of Ichinoseki's ILC website, which can be accessed from the city website. And this is the English version of the page. It has translations of news articles and other articles and various information in English, so check this and all the Japanese website out for more information about the ILC. Now we move on to the Daito Ohara Mizukake festival, held on February 11th every year. It's held in Ohara in the town of Daito, about half an hour by car from Ichinoseki Station and near the proposed route for the International Linear Collider. So the men participating have white cloth tightly wrapped around their waists and white sock straw sandals on their feet. Here they come. Hundreds of scantily clad men running down the street in the middle of winter, getting cold water thrown on them. The cold water is known as Kiyome Mizu, which is said to ward off bad luck. This festival started over 350 years ago, following a massive fire in Tokyo in 1657. Fire awareness and prevention was revamped all over Japan, and the following year the festival began here to pray that there aren't any fires and to further awareness of fire safety. In recent years, people also pray for sound health, safety of their family and so on. Every year 200 to 300 men join the festival. This year 282 took part. A local American resident teaching English also took part, and staff from Ichinoseki's ILC division have taken part in previous years. And coming up is the final dousing of the water after they've run the length of the street. Here you'll be able to see the number 42 written on one man's back in marker. It's considered an unlucky age for men in Japan. hear a firefighting assistant throwing water, and you can, if you look closely, you can see messages written in black marker on the backs of other men. It's kind of washed off after the run. Organisers say some 25,000 people came to see the spectacle this year. It might be even more next year, as an application was filed recently to have the festival registered as intangible folk cultural property of Iwate Prefecture. So come and check it out. Come to Ichinoseki, possible future site of the International Linear Collider.